So, to press home the value of the full 15 project, let's start our reviews with sumo's most valuable asset, Yokozuna Terunofuji, everyone's favourite for the January meet. He'd scooped 4 out of 5 titles coming in, and won 90 of his past 105 scheduled fixtures. Along with this, talk centred on just how long his winning run could last. It stretched to 19 with this first-day defeat of a man dubbed a most awkward foe by sumo chairman Hakaku. Of note, at the ring's edge, was this autocorrect function, the right foot freely readjusting while his left prepares to land. It was pivotal also to his plan to stay central and forestall left side ambush. And again at the finish, the fulcrum for the twist, bear hug, and release of right side power to send Daieisho down. "That tells us how things will go," Hakaku said. And in days that followed he was right. Wakatakakage trying to put Teru in reverse stance, but soon thwarted by autocorrect and felled on much the same lines as Daieisho. Kiribayama grabbed and rammed with knee and hip. While Uda, to be analysed elsewhere, also stunned by autocorrect. Left knee forward, right toes out, and Teru's belief will bubble. Even when reverse stance works, will he likely switch back? Right knee first is often but a decoy. But then came day 6, and the match no expert can explain. A winning streak ended tamely, in favoured stance, by the division's oldest man. In the gasp-filled bewilderment which followed, even Tamawashi was misquoted. What he really seemed to say was that as Teru can rarely be pushed out, he consciously looked for the chance to slap forward. However, given Teru's week-long success at the edge until that point, and his love of dragging enemy hips upwards, it's puzzling why he felt the need to move, and up the risk of that appalling slip. Even the very best, it seems, misjudge. There were no such follies on the Saturday as he clung to stance like a toddler to candy. Then on Sunday snaffled the sash of slow-moving Okinoumi to repel the straightest of charges back whence it came. Hokutofuji's left side onslaught was detected and blocked, then punished in the usual way from under the arm. Onosho could scarcely breathe as Teru sliced, smothered and tightly attached as his foe recoiled. And Chiyoshoma, once fought out of oblique stance, was no match either. With Mitakeumi slipping and sliding, Teru now looked in control. How boring this race will become, tweeted pundit Mizuguchi. But oh my! The obligatory Day 12 clash with Meisei went wrong. Badly. From this stinging impact, through this awkward stumble, to this clanging fall. Note also the foot he uses to remount. That's because, said his coach Ajigawa days later, his right cannot take weight, the heel smarting from a nasty ringside knock. Which sheds new light on the final three. For a devout believer in head-on sumo, that was a very side-on attack, born, one presumes, from desire to avoid any type of defending on that problem foot. Alas, rumours spread rapidly within sumo walls, and Abbey was certain to know of the flaw. Hence, rather than invite the left leg to play pillar as in November, he would demand the same role of the right, darting across here to ensure that all of Teru's poundage weighed down this. You can see the extra protective sock, worn since the previous day, and the clear wish for his left foot, not the right, to jump and land. Autocorrect disabled. Meaning then, there'd be no three-man playoff on day 15, for Teru could barely fight. This unnatural crossbody sweep of the foot is not seen in any other bout this time. And when you'd expect the right foot simply to stay back and resist, it jumps forward. For no defensive role can it play. It's a byproduct of a drive for consistent Yokozuna standards, every limb and joint pushed within whiskers of breakage, and one day giving in. The others must then somehow compensate, despite growingly threadbare foundations, resulting in the Terunofuji view of his career as a 10-title job and of Yokozuna as a 10-tournament one.